Okay, let's zoom out. Now this is officially a component, so I'm going to grab that, put this in my components window. Good practice to kind of maneuver things, put them where you think they belong. You can always reorganize. That's the cool thing about Figma and kind of the weird thing about Figma. So something you kind of get used to, and hopefully you will appreciate it. Okay, so let's zoom in on this. So components can have variants, which are like containing subtle the differences. So in this case, I want the same component to have the property of like what it looks like when it's just sitting there ready to be clicked, and I want to set the other property of what I want it to look like when it is selected. So within the component, I select that component, and up here I press the Add Variant button, and it creates a little variant. At this point, once you have that little, it kind of acts like a section, you can actually put a little fill in there, and it won't, I don't believe it'll deter from it, like won't show up white as you use this instance. So I'm going to name these properties so you can give this property a more proper name. So I'm going to rename the property to state, and I'm going to change the name of this to up. And then I'm going to change this state to hit. Okay, so let's make it look a little different here. So grab into the home, and I established my color system down here. So select that yellow. All right, and any colors used will establish a system down here below to remember all those colors in there for safe keeping. And then I'm going to move this home just up a couple of mouse ups, or a couple of keyboard ups, just so it'll be subtly shifted up. All right, now let's see what it looks like in use. So these are the components, or the editable areas. So if I go to Assets, Nav, Home, now I can utilize that. In my navigation system, it'll be down here. So let's put that down there. Ooh, can't get enough of that zoom. And when I want to set it to a hit state, I just go up here to this little guy here and say hit, which is super awesome. Okay, in the next step, we're going to make all the icons.